all remember yesterday's topic?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Um, what is the usage of backlink?
Not usage of backlink. Yesterday we were discussing mainly about the metrics that
Ah,
should be measured. Metrics we should be measuring in order to build a backlink. Correct?
correct.
So what will you consider to hire an employee for? See, if you are paying salary to a person for any role, you will be measuring them from multiple perspectives, right? You will not offer a job just like that. Correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Correct. So if you are not paying any salary, the criteria or checklist will be lenient. Correct. Not necessarily very stringent or very strict interview process and all. Correct.
Correct.
Same way, if you are building backlinks and if you are spending there, if you are spending lot of time, lot of resources over there, so you may have to consider building links from the best domains. And yesterday we understood what is a best domain and what all should we be checking in order to assess and conclude it as a best domain. Correct? So
Correct.
we
Yeah.
understood a website which has higher DA, a website which is relevant to your business, a website which is producing quality content, a website which is publishing frequently. Correct? A
Correct,
website
sir.
whose load times, basically I'll call it as SEO, who are doing SEO in the best way, right?
Yeah.
So
Correct.
those websites are all good websites. We also understood the quality, sorry, not quality score, the spam score,
Correct.
citation flow, trust flow, the number of domains pointing to those websites, the age of the domain. We considered all these factors in assessing or understanding if that website is really credible or not. Domains. So who will provide you this list? From where do you get that list? Anybody knows? Any idea?
Mm, yeah. So we can check with the competitor, if in case in our category,
Mm-hmm.
for those who are positioned in first or second or third,
Mm-hmm.
they are also doing the same work only.
So
So
check the
might
competitor
be
in the sense what will you check? Will you go to competitor and ask, tell me what are you doing? Give me all the work files of yours.
not like that. Is there any tool will be available like AHF or something? Sir?
Okay.
I don't know. Whether,
Correct, correct. You are correct. Okay.
uh,
So you can spy on the activities done by your competitors. Okay. See, it's I don't call it as spying. I'll call it as maybe you can understand what they are doing when it comes to it's not even what they are doing. So you quickly need list of domains. So that's when these tools like Ahrefs or Moz or there is something called as majestic.com. These tools will help you to understand or provide you the list of all the domains from which the links are been built by them. You can simply download all the domains list. Let's see if we can do that. So paid version we haven't majestic.com. We haven't subscribed to the paid version. So let's assume Amazon is your competitor. See, you see here, referring domains, 1.4 million referring domains, 15 million
okay.
historical domains, right? So so you can download all those domains list by using this tool.
Okay.
So we are on a free version, but I'll show it to you. Okay. So I'll see this data was downloaded using a tool called Moz. Okay.
Oh,
So you can use one of the tools like Majestic SEO or Moz. Yesterday we were exploring Moz tool, right? So I
yes.
downloaded this data when we were using the paid version. See, look at this. It gave you a list of all the domains. I'll just rename this. It's taking time to load. Yeah. Okay. So now look at this. This domain, one of the competitors' websites. So now we have used this tool called Moz, moz@moz.com. So the tool gave all this data. Uh, yeah. So this is how it looks. So you see here the list of the domains, referring domains. It's showing you the referring domains, the domain authority linking, how many domains are linking to it. We see that the same data here. See, so they have linked from food52.com. The domain authority is 86, and this food52.com has links from 79,784 domains. Spam score is 5. So how many domains are there? I'll just put it this way. They have links from nearly 180 domains. Are you all getting it? Now you run through the checklist. See now how do what is that thing that we have to measure for this? I'll just remove this data. Okay. So for this you have to measure domain authority. It's there. Linking domains is there. Spam score is there. Maybe domain age. Domain age. Index count. That's Google index count. Content publishing frequency. And domain age, how do we get? There are tools which will help you to check the domain age. Checker. Hari, please mute yourself. It's there's a lot of noise. There are so many tools. You see, domain age checker. So you can simply copy one of these domains and is okay. So meanwhile, we'll also understand how to check the index count. So index to you. 406. They don't have a sitemap. Yes, that's okay. So HTTP status code. See, HTTP status code helps you to understand the status of that website. See if that website is functional, if it's opening now, just now opening. like food 52, I'll type 123. 404. 404 is the site doesn't exist. And sometimes the sites might take a lot of time to load. There will be a server issue. In that case, if server is not responding, if server is very slow, it might show an error of 500. Okay. So this tool will help you to check the status code of all the URLs. So you can have the extensions for your spreadsheet also, or there are many other tools which you can use to check the status code. So let me take 10 URLs here. I don't know, maybe you can have more than 10 also, I'm not sure. Check status. So you see web.app, it's redirecting to HTTP. Okay, the URL earlier URL is HTTP. Web.app. Okay, ignore this 301 redirects. Ideally speaking, we have to check them by adding HTTPS only. Because if you visit this URLs directly, they all will be HTTPS. Here HTTPS is being removed for some purpose. So anyways, ignore this 301. If it is 301, let's assume it's fine. See now here the problem is 502. Okay, this website quickly you shortlisted and finalized. See now the website is not working. They have put a message of the same. The website is not working. Straight away from the list, you can exclude now this website vintage.net. So you can comment. So what is the status here? 502 something or 500 website not working. See, if it is not working, we will not touch that website again, correct? If it is functional, if it is working, we will go through that list. We can ignore this. So if you scroll through this list, are there any 500 errors? No, 403. See, this website is also not working. It's working because we inputted HTTP, it's HTTPS. So make sure at all HTTPS. Here it's supposed to be all HTTPS in front. That's how you could have seen all of them working, majority of them. Okay. So let's assume everything is working except this URL. See, quickly you can identify which sites can be useful for you and which sites are not useful for you. So you can add comments. Okay. So now you decided to get link from this website. These people also have got link from this website. Now how will you get link from this website to your website? Let's explore this foods 52. Where is this foods 52? Foods 52. I think we have closed it. We'll check that once again. I'll put https colon slash slash check domain age. Correct, and we got the domains. And second thing is we are assessing it if that is a good domain to get the links. We understood the domain age, so it's 15 years plus 15 plus years. I'll put something like this. Content published, let's assume they are
So in content published, how we can identify, sir?
manually. You have to go through
Straightforward.
the website. See now you see this, there will be dates. One second. Manually you have to check it out. It's quite difficult. That blog really
Oh,
publishing frequently, but then they have many backlinks, right? Status code, HTTP status code. From websites whose server is not responding is of no use because their websites are not getting crawled. And if you have placed sites, so 404 indicates the
okay,
website
okay.
itself is not functional. 301 indicates the website has got read. It's easier to understand, right? You have to inquire, you have to pay the fee, and you have to attend the classes. Correct? Now, what is the process
Yes.
here if you have to make presence on these websites?
Uh, we will check the any contact us or register option is there, or otherwise uh, we need to check um, any free post option.
Yes, you're correct. Now let's see this website, first website which we have opened, Food 52. Okay. See now I don't know. See, this seems to be like accepting you to submit your recipe, add a recipe, right? And there is a good possibility of this accepting your post, and you will get a link. Okay, they have advertising inquiries as well. Anyways, forget about all of that. This is one easiest or simplest way of getting a link. Here it is, add a recipe. On some other website, it will be like become a guest author, and some other websites on this website are getting published frequently. You see the dates here: 20 January, 14 February. Not quite often, but at site level publishing.
Our post means if I'm creating the content through the AI or chat GPT means is it okay or otherwise we need
Copilot, there is another such similar to ChatGPT from Microsoft that is called as Copilot. Whether it is created by Copilot or ChatGPT by Hari or by Manjunath or by somebody else in this room, it doesn't matter. It has to meet the guidelines. That's all simple. Did you get that?
okay.
See, if a
Yes.
bull is plowing the land and if the tractor is plowing the land, if tractor is plowing the land, will the seed say, I will not grow in this form? It has to be plowed the way it's supposed to be. That's all. Whether the tractor does the work or bull does the work, it doesn't matter. Correct?
Yeah.
Whether the car is washed by you or by mission, it doesn't matter, right? Your car has to be clean. Your car shouldn't get damaged. Correct?
No. Yeah.
Will traffic police fine you if you get the car washed by a mission? No, right?
Yeah.
So exactly the same. See, the possibility is here now. The problem is, see, if you are the Chat GPT, if you are using Chat GPT and somebody else also using the Chat GPT, and let's assume both of you are asking the same question.
See, in case if I'm after creating the chat GPT, I'm checking the copymatic. If the content it should be unique means we can paste in here. Right?
Yeah, yeah, that is okay. That is one part. And second thing is, since you don't own this content, Chat GPT, there are good chances or possibilities. Chat GPT can reproduce the same piece of information for anybody else also, right, on the earth. And they also might do the same thing what you are doing. How you copy pasted it? Now you are asking the top 10 restaurants in HSR layout, or top 10 restaurants in Chennai, or top 10 restaurants in Bangalore. I have asked
Okay.
ChatGPT. ChatGPT gave me 10 restaurants list, and all the explanation around this 10 is also is some information. And now after a month, somebody else is asking, and ChatGPT gives the same information.
Yeah,
Correct?
yeah, correct.
Now in case if it has rephrased and if it has written differently, that's fine. If it has written the same thing, there are good chances
Okay.
of content duplicacy now. Correct?
Yeah, correct. Is there any tool will be available for creating the apart from the chat GPT unique content? Like, is there any specific tool like SEO, AHF or something to create the article for unique article? Is that anything will be available, sir, in the market? I don't know
See,
where.
there are paraphrases, word phrases, sentence rephrases. Uh, there are some tools. I'm unable to recall them now. Uh,
Okay.
word something called as word converter something. Okay, there are
Okay.
lots of tools. I don't use any of them. That's why I don't remember or know them.
Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah.
see, your content has to be,
Hmm.
see now, it has to come from your mind. It shouldn't be from somebody else, right? See, if I'm asking about you, you telling about yourself will be more valuable, right? More informative, more
Mm-hmm.
interesting. If somebody else who doesn't know much about you tries to speak about you, what will they speak? They speak some nonsense, correct? So now it cannot be that interesting when somebody else is explaining about you without much information about you. They will keep speaking the same thing. Hariharan, the meaning of Hariharan, Hariharan name is something, spelling is this. What else will they speak you and they don't know anything about you? They keep rotating around the same thing, correct? But if I ask you, you will
Correct.
have something very interesting. See, content is not about the text that you get from the chat GPT or from some other tools. Content is the details or information. Yesterday we were again discussing the difference between content and content in the evening class. Anybody
Yes.
knows here what is the difference between content and content? There are two different words, content and content. Spelling is same. What is the difference between content and content? Anybody here? Content is information. Content is knowledge. He's sound. He's knowledgeable. He is content. She is very knowledgeable. She is very content. She is sound. That indicates information or knowledge. Content is the representation or presentation of this information in the form of text, image, or video is called as content. Now, content, you have to speak about VShine Academy. Who will be the best person to speak about it? You are the one, right? If you ask Chat GPT will not give anything about VShine Academy.
Yes.
So now, if you have to give an article about VShine Academy to a newspaper, who is the right person? And you understand the
Now,
information of content or information here, correct? The right source of content, correct? The right source for this information or content is you. Same way on the internet, when something has to be published, it has to come from the authoritative domain, authoritative people. So there is something called as EAT algorithm. There is an algorithm called EAT. E is expertise in the domain, A is authoritative, T is trustworthiness. So the bot checks if you're taking a content from Chat GPT and pasting it on your blog post or on your website. Bot runs through this metric, through this algorithm EAT, which checks for expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. And now when it is coming from an expert, it will have an expertise. If I am reproducing it using some tool or something that may not be accurate, that may not be 100% accurate. See, as an
okay.
expert, what I speak with regard to digital marketing is quite different, and which you cannot find, most of the things you cannot find it on the internet. You go and search, understand, try to understand why are backlinks built, try exploring how search engines function. You will not find that anywhere except in my blog. People explain it in a different way and some it doesn't go in depth. Now this is called as expertise, trustworthiness, and authoritative, correct?
Yes, sir. Correct. Correct.
Right. So if you can show on the Google, see, producing the content from Chat GPT or from any other tool and publishing it on your website is not a big deal. But does it run that is get that does that get creativeness in the content? Your content will be ignored. Got it?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So now we'll continue discussing the other methods of getting the list. One of the methods is you just identify your competitors and provide that list to tools like Ahrefs or Moz or Majestic, and they will give you the list of domains from which they are building the backlinks. Again, you just simply consider the domain authority and you can start building the links. But if you want to make sure that they are all good, run through these parameters or metrics as well, and then visit the websites manually and understand. So now I will write it as you can become a contributor on 52 recipes, 52 food, add a recipe, and you can simply build a backlink very easily is what I can speak or write about it. So if they're all free, you go doing that activity, execute that activity. Okay. So now second method, how can you get the list of domains? Even before that, how do you understand who is your competitors? Anybody here?
Um, so we can search the category
Yes.
keyword.
See, for your business keywords, if it is anybody else other than you or whomsoever are ranking for the same set of keywords, they are considered to be as your competitors. So we run a small exercise on this. Usually, the activity and analysis will help us to understand who is the primary competitor. Let's say you are checking the rankings for 100 keywords. Okay, so for your 100 keywords, whomsoever are ranking for majority of the keywords will be your first competitor, highest competition player. So other player is ranking for slightly fewer keywords. They will be the second priority competitors. Okay. So for example, for your business, if somebody is ranking on the Google for majority of the keywords, not for one keyword, if they're ranking for just one keyword, they are not really your competitor. You have to take. We do this exercise by taking 1500 keywords or 2000 keywords. So for all these 2000 keywords, we see who all are ranking on the Google. Every time if a different player is ranking, that indicates the competition is low. Every time if the same set of players are ranking, the competition is high. Okay, that's how you figure out who is
Okay.
your competitor on the internet. Okay, so this is one of the easiest method of getting list of domains using the tools like Moz, Ahrefs, and Majestic. So next method, what we do is we identify the sites containing, like same thing again, whomsoever are ranking for certain kinds of keywords. Let's say you are dealing with like how to prepare for IAS in Tamil Nadu. See if this can be covered by your competitors or this can be covered by anybody on the internet, correct?
Yes, sir.
So let's assume Career India is not into this business. They are simply providing information or news 18 Tamil or maybe the Better India. So we will start approaching those people. Tamil Nadu IAS Academy in Coimbatore, blog.oureducation.in. I don't know. Now, whichever you think is not really into this business of training, IAS training, can Tantra Food, next time you give link to some other food related company or website, you tell them I will bring a link. You approach all the food businesses and tell them I will build links for you and charge them $20 per link, $50, $100 also per link, $200 per link. People charge like that and they make money. And where you will be just a guest author on this website. You are publishing links for free on this website. But then you're charging the businesses, correct? This can be another source of income for people, and I know a lot of people who earn in lakhs using this method. Okay, so did you all get that? Now, after visiting
Yes,
this
sir.
website, you have to go through them and understand if they are really useful, what is the domain authority. This is again a method to get the list of domains. So you install the extension, Moz extension, which will allow you to download the links. I'll show it to you here.
Everything makes sense. Organic
Yes,
traffic
yes, yes. You
also.
get the traffic as well. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So let's go back. So now you don't like to go through man. Yeah. Yeah. You see here download button. So if you're on the paid version, you will get data of all of these websites, DA, PA, the number of links, the title, description of this. We used to write a Perl script for this, and we used to extract it. Which one? Or information for this particular URL. See, for you, the domain authority, where is domain authority? Yeah, here it is. This data is most useful for you. Okay, and
Oh,
yeah, so you can extract only domain name from this using a Excel formula equal to left of, even I forgot, it's been ages, I'm not using it. So if you have to uh, how many to be downloaded from the search engine when you go with the paid version of the tool. Right, you got it right. Mouse extension for your browser. You can simply download 100 results or 200. Yeah, that is one more method of getting list of all the domains from which you can build the links. Okay. So another method is you write like this: in title colon write for us. You will get list of all the websites. You go through their guidelines and you start contributing on their portals, and you can get the links to your websites. In
okay.
title colon write for us. This will give you all the websites. In domain also, in URL you can type, instead of in title you can type in URL, in domain. These are called as search parameters. You can put whatever you want, and you will get the domains accordingly, and you can download this as well. Using the same moz extension, you can download all of them to Excel, process the data, and you can start identifying which is best for you and which is not best for you. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We did the same thing. Now we downloaded using the mouse extension, authority links, total links to the page, to this page. Okay. So we will discuss more on this when we start with the Google Ads. But then still at the top level, I'll explain it to you. Okay. So there is a tool, like how there is a keyword planner. There is a tool from which you can get the list of domains where and all you want to promote. See, I have searched, look at this option. So I went to my display planner, targeting placements, and browse on category called recipes. It shows all the websites that are speaking about recipes. See, they are basically, these are all the websites which have registered for Google AdSense. You all know what Google AdSense is, right? Anybody here
Yes, sir.
understands or know what Google AdSense is? We have discussed that in the previous classes. Google AdSense. So Google AdSense is basically you are registering with Google to display others ads on your website and make money out of it. So these people are in words of making money. So this indicates when you approach them, they will be ready to give a backlink to you as well. You can simply get list of all the domains, download from this keyword, display planner. Display planner. I'll show you to you all when we start with the Google Ads. For now, you just remember this, and it's in the notes as well. See, this is the very rarely used method. People cannot think of it also. People will usually go with about two methods. Nobody uses this display planner method. I am suggesting to use this method also
Okay, sir.
to get the list of domains.
Um, so we can get the competitor list, sir, or otherwise
No, no, no,
this
no.
list.
This is something like this. You are providing the category of your interest. You want list of all the domains which are speaking about food. You want list of all the domains which are speaking about education. You want list of all the domains which are speaking about toys. You want list of all the domains which is speaking about the diet or health, about sports. So this will show you when you put the term here. See, we have put the recipes category. You see here browse, and we have put the recipes category. It started showing all the websites which speak about recipes.
Okay, okay, sir. So which is available on keyword tools, right, sir? Please.
Google AdWords. On Google AdWords, there is something called as display planner.
Display planner. Huh?
Yes, I'm coming to that section. You click on tools and settings.
Okay, sir.
So, keyword planner, performance planner, reach planner. It's not display planner now. They have named it to reach planner.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay. So, I'm not sure. They keep changing.
Okay, sir.
This is not the one. Where is display planner here? Performance planner, ad driven driving, app, native plan, share, budget, placement, execution, list. Display planner, I think they have removed it. This was a old feature.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay, the display planner has been removed. It's not available.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, it's clear right up to here, guys. Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I have a in
Yeah. Yeah.
um, so we'll find the URL and then submit the link from our end, right, sir. So the people generally for SEO executive or SEO analysis, they are doing like this. So if they are submitting properly, and then how we can identify whether they are uh, the people is properly submitted or not, like this.
Okay. So to identify that, you should be knowing that, and you should know the guidelines to consider to assess them.
Oh,
So that's the
yeah,
method to
yes.
understand if they are doing it in the right way or not. Correct?
Oh,
We should know,
okay.
right, the list of domains from which you can build the backlinks. One is using the competitors' data. Second one is putting the keywords and scraping the data from the Google. Third is in title, in URL, you are putting in title, write for us. In URL, you are putting write for us. Or in title, become a guest author. You are finding such websites and you are making contributions on those websites. And the fourth method is using Google Display Planner, which is not available now. Fifth method is Fifth method is, I don't think I have put that here, but I have explained it in the previous class also, I guess. So fifth method is register on freelance elance portals as a work provider, as a business owner, and post a job. I'm looking for backlink builders. So what this, and tell them that I need list of domains pertaining to education industry. I need list of domains related to health industry or food care or whatever it is. They will give you a few hundreds of domains in Excel sheets with all these details, with domain authority, PA, everything, even the pricing also. Building link from this domain costs you $10, $20, $30, and everything will be taken care by them. You might have to sometimes provide an article to them or content to them if it is needed, or they will only get that done and they will charge you for that. Now here in this
Okay.
process, you can get the list of domains from them and you can start exploring whether you can build links from those domains or not. What you need is list of domains, right? You got it from those people, correct? So there are many
Yes.
people who are into this activity. They can provide you list of domains, and you can go through them by yourself, and you can build links from those places. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody has questions?
No, sir.
We have discussed all this already. Yeah. So we have to discuss the bargaining power and what kind of emails have to be sent to this domain owners. See, you cannot approach this domain owners over a phone call many times. Many times you have to send emails to them asking them to provide links to your website. We'll discuss that also so that we will be closing off with the off page. Okay. See now you have to approach them over the emails like this, requesting to become a guest author or contributor on your website. See, you have to tell about your credibility, how you can add value so that they will show interest in getting articles from you. See, look at this. I came across your website, and I'm not telling that you have to write like this, but try to understand what is that we are trying to convey here. I came across your website and it's quite interesting, and you have covered a lot of details about digital marketing. I'm wondering if even I could be part of your writing journey and contribute on your portal regularly about digital marketing. So why are we using regularly? They'll be very happy if you're giving content for free regularly as a digital marketer. They'll be very happy. See, I'm not telling that I'll simply give a content. I'm telling that I am a digital marketer. Here, trustworthiness, expertise, authoritativeness all will play a role. They will show interest in it. If so, I have a sample article attached for your reference. I'm credible author on Times of India, New York General, etc. And I feel I can really make a difference on your portal as well. See, if I'm not telling this, they're not going to accept it. But that doesn't mean you should be simply lying it. Try to build your portfolio in such a way so that they'll start accepting your articles. If they are accepting your articles regularly, right, and if their portal is highly credible, every day I can publish 2 articles, 3 articles on the portal, and for every article I can make money as much as 10,000 or 20,000 also, which is possible. So now I am author on this website. Now what I will do, I will tell to my clients, I will get an article published on this website about your business. I'll get a backlink for your business and they will charge you $50. How much is $50 in INR? That's close to 4,500 rupees, correct? If you are getting 10 such articles for your 10 different clients, your revenue made is 40,000 rupees as an individual without any additional efforts, correct? Case 2, hi, their name, we are an agency. Now we are trying to approach like an agency. We are an agency working for top brands and we take care of their digital marketing execution end to end. One of our client has a requirement of building links from credible portals and we found your portal is relevant and credible, and we will like to add some links to your portal to from your portal. It's not to your portal, there is from your portal to our website. This will be a paid assignment. Let me know if you're interested. We don't want to drag the communication straight away. This will be a paid assignment. I'll pay you $10, give a link to my website, or tell me how much we should be paying if you have to, if you're giving link to our websites. Everybody give me 1 second. Hello. Hello, yes. Yeah, yeah. Which one? MS? Okay, okay, my SQ. Okay. So like call you guys in the next 10 15 minutes. Your name? Yes, I'll call you back. Yeah. So you can write an email to them and you can approach. Okay, and they will respond to you. They'll respond to you. They will say, "I'll charge $20 to get a to provide a link to your domain." Now you should see there are scenarios people will tell we charge $100 and they will come down to $5. How is that possible? Anybody here can tell me how is that possible? They will tell you $100 and they will come down to $5. Anybody here knows how can we bring down the price? What should we be doing in order to bring down that price?
So based on domain value and the and uh, Google scrolling.
So based
Sorry.
on that value only you have approached them, correct?
Yes.
So what is the problem here? How will you bargain? Okay, based on that, but how will you bargain with them? How will you bargain with them? See, first thing is we are getting so many details around the domain purely. See, you remember we are getting how frequently they are publishing on their website, spam score, their domain authority, the age of the domain, correct? The number of pages index, the SEO status, everything. Why are we getting those details? Is purely to increase our bargaining power. With more and more information about their domain, we can speak about the negatives or loopholes, and that increases our bargaining power. It's something like this. You have gone to a supermarket or some place like a market, vegetable market. They are selling tomato at 50 rupees kgs. If you ask them to give at 40 rupees, they will say no, no, I'll not give you, go away. It's not possible, correct? If you bargain, if you ask them give me at 40 rupees, will they give? If at all, if they have to give, what should you be doing? See, if you ask simply straight away give me at 40 rupees, they will not give. You stand there, hold the tomatoes in your hand, see them, and say tomatoes quality is not good, some of them are rotten, they are not fresh. The moment you speak these things, they're I don't know what happens with them psychologically. They will start accepting whatever you suggest. So if you simply ask give me at 40 rupees, they will not. Okay, you go when they say 50 rupees, you go stand the same way exactly. So when you have all these details or metrics related to the domains, so you say okay fine, but then your domain authority seems to be low. You're not frequently publishing. My budget is this much, I can pay you only for this kind of domain authority, I can pay you only this much. Management will not accept paying this much for a domain website which has got domain authority of XYZ. Content is not frequently published, so I am a bit skeptical. Should I be building link from your domain or not? Correct. So see, the skills are most of you will have the skills already, but I'm suggesting to apply it in bargaining while you build the backlinks, because backlinks expense is going to be huge. If you are a business owner and if you have to build a lot of backlinks to your website, your backlinks expenses can be a bomb. Cost will cost you a bomb. Okay, so that's why bargaining and bringing it down as low as possible is important. And if you simply ask, they will say $100. If you simply ask give me for $50, they won't give you. So this all details why we are collecting, why we are scraping is purely to increase our bargaining power. That sheet is now, yeah, all these details or maybe further more details, study more about it. You will get many more loopholes about their websites or system. Okay, so somewhere I have written, yeah, how do we improve the bargaining power? Identify the flaws and this will help improve your bargaining power. Assurance on regular work on volumes. So as the agency, we can do this. Effective communication and building a rapport would help improve your bargaining power. Get the pricing details from various other vendors, and this will help you understand who is quoting high and low prices. Okay. See now I want 100 websites. Some freelancer or somebody say gives me 100 websites, and all, each website they are charging $100. Now same websites list I get from other vendors, they are charging only $25. So you are desperate to build link from A, B, C domain. A, domain B, and domain C. You know that they are highly credible and building links from those domains is super important. You get the pricing from vendor 1 for domain A, domain B, domain C, and from vendor B also domain A, domain B, domain C. Now both will give you different prices. Whomsoever is quoting low, you go with them because that's a business, right? They get it at $10 and they will charge you $20. There is other option as well. You can go directly by yourself and you can deal it. It's like if you are buying a property or selling a property, you can deal directly without having a middleman also. Correct? Correct. But most of the times you will prefer to have a middleman because you don't understand certain processes. You don't have that kind of connects. Same way here, you will not be able to get in contact of all the domains, connect with all the domain owners. So these people will be maintaining, and that's how they make money, being the middlemen. They'll be paying only $10 to the domain owner or free, but they must be charging other businesses $100. Is it clear, guys? Everybody?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Anybody has questions?
Yes.
Yeah. If no one has questions, we'll wind it up for today. Okay. So in the next class, see SEO is almost done. We have to discuss Google Business Listing. We'll discuss that, and then we can start with the performance marketing, Google Ads, then social media, affiliate marketing, email marketing, content marketing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then if no one has questions, we'll wind it up for today. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody.